Hello, good morning, and welcome to the second Sunday of Advent. We are here at the St. Finbar's Church, where the Dominican community serve the people of God here in this part of the Archdiocese. The second Sunday of Advent is called the Sunday of Peace, Advent of Peace, the coming of peace. It is worth reflecting on peace. Peace is not just the absence of war, as you know, but we do know that the presence of war is very much present in our minds. Warring going on in Ukraine, Russia, warring going on not just in the sending off of ballistic missiles, but there's warring going on in homes, warring going on in the environment, warring going on in our own hearts. Peace seems to be absent. It seems difficult to even find it. How can we think about this time, this Sunday, second Sunday of Advent? Peace, the advent of peace. Where does peace begin? Maybe it begins in the same place where war began. It begins from within, deep in our hearts. The warring begins, the rage begins, the unbridled hate begins. We hear in this second Sunday of preparing a way for the Lord. That's the cry of John the Baptist. John is saying, prepare a way, and it is a way of peace, the arrival of peace. Jesus is peace. But I do want to draw your attention to the ways in which peace eludes us. Maybe there is this sense that it is not at all possible. There is a kind of nihilism, a kind of it comes to naught, a kind of dismissing of the possibility of peace. Maybe there's something about the way in which we've accepted life as it is, that we cannot have peace, we cannot have love, we're not worthy of it. That kind of persecutory disposition where we persecute ourselves to such an extent that we don't see the possibility of something better. But if we change our minds to begin to consider that peace is your right, peace is what it takes to live well in this space we call earth, our home. It is meant to be a peaceful space. It is true that we may do all kinds of things to destroy it. But as we hear God's word today, and we hear the cry of the prophet, John is crying out, prepare a way. How do we begin to prepare the way? Maybe the preparation of the way has to, I said before, begin in the heart. Maybe the second step is to have a lively vision of what it means to be alive. That somehow or another, the very space we occupy is one somehow that is laced with new possibilities. Peace, in fact, cannot really be fulfilled if, without any doubt, we find ourselves thinking of its impossibility. I want to encourage all viewers today to think about the peace that you can make. The peace that is prophesied by the prophet Isaiah. He is inviting us into this time. It seems quite futuristic. It seems idealistic. And I think that's fine. Remember, the prophet is telling us about what the Prince of Peace brings. He who is the champion of a new day, the champion of a new time, the Prince of Peace. As we go through this day, the second Sunday of Advent, what we want to hold as we leave our churches or as we are home and we light our second candle on the Advent wreath in our homes, I want you to think of the ways in which peace has been subverted in our community. Think of the violence right here in our own Trinidad and Tobago. Think of the ways in which homes can be war zones, literally. No ballistic missiles are being fired off, but somehow in the words we speak and the way in which we are disposed, yes, we are having a war. Those of us who cannot at all work for peace, I want you to think again that it is not impossible to make peace reign. And so, may peace reign from our hills right here in the northern range. May peace roll down to our plains, our midlands. May peace reach the south, east, and west of our country. May the peace of Christ be for us a real possibility. May we work for it. And so, as we reflect on peace today, make it happen by the choices you make. Make it happen by the relationships we build or rebuild. Peace is possible because it resides in the heart. And God expects us to live in that peace because that's what we are made for peace, to make peace, to build peace, to be peacemakers always. God bless you and have a wonderful Sunday. Have a wonderful week. May God bless you.